Were Jesus, Mary, and Joseph just like the illegal immigrants who are crossing our borders here in America and in other countries in the West? We're going to break that claim down bit by bit and go through some of the narratives that we are hearing in our current world and state. I don't believe that is the case. In fact, those who are making those claims are making claims that are distinctly not correct, not Christian. But we're going to break that down. We're going to go through the screw tape letters. We're going to go through some holiday memes as well. We're going to say, and think about this in the back of your mind, tuck it in the back. We are going to be doing a Christmas song tier list. Which Christmas song is the best? As you know, we have a Zoomer producer, so tier lists are all the rage with the kids. If you don't know what a tier list is,
things.
they're fun. You will find out it's basically a scorecard system that the Zoomers have come up with, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with Mr. Producer. To my left, I've got Charlie. How's it going?
It is going well here on this beautiful pre-Christmas edition.
To our left,
a great day.
we got Steve.
Yes.
Glad you're here. How's it going?
Man, it's going fantastic, Mr. John Arthur.
Didn't give you much there, so that's my fault. And then, of
Yes.
course, we got Ryan, who you've already heard producing.
That's me.
That's right.
Miss Nikki is out today, had
What?
some family commitments, and she would love to have been here, but ultimately,
I forgot.
that is what it is.
I forgot something.
What did you forget?
That I forgot to say I'm going to be politically incorrect.
And Steve, we already knew
I'm
that.
going to be politically incorrect if y'all forgot.
We'd
We
be very
appreciate the
concerned if it's
clarification.
the
But
opposite.
Yeah,
I
we
guess
already knew
nobody.
You would have
Never
had to have
forgot
had
that.
a lobotomy, okay, to not be politically incorrect. He would be like, who had the lobotomy in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Jack Nicholson was looking at him real sad, and he had the lobotomy.
Oh yeah.
Or no, it was Jack Nicholson. It was Jack Nicholson, wasn't it? It's been forever since I watched that movie, and I saw it when I was like 12. So
no,
I
think
hated
it.
it.
Was his buddy that had it.
It was his buddy. It's
And
terrible.
he was like, got kind of.
Yeah. So
We got
Yeah.
work to do today, fellas.
let's pull it in. So there's been a claim made, and we're going to play this. And Mr. Producer, I'm asking you to pull up this cut. But before you do, we're going to go ahead and explain it. And we're going to be able to, we're going to stop and pause. This first one comes from a Minneapolis police chief. Then we're going to go and we're going to specifically break down his claims with scripture, and then we're going to break down the claims of this Methodist church in Dallas, Texas, of what they say is the correct Christian approach. So when you're talking to your friends and family about the immigration issue here in the United States of America, it's good to already have what you need to say planned out. Think about, in his epistle, St. Peter, he wrote, have a legally prepared defensive document prepared, have a response, have a answer for the hope in which you believe. That is what we are called to do. So we are called to do that. And Tom Holman, a lot of people misjudge Tom Holman. If you haven't seen it, we're going to pull up a clip of him responding to someone. And I really think it's a masterclass in having a good apologetic, a good understanding of apologetics. Just doesn't apply exclusively to Scripture. We use that term for Scripture. And if you think we're saying apologizing, we're not apologizing. Apologia is that written, defensive, legal document that has been prepared and it is ready to apply to your situation. Tom Holman gives a very good apologetic for why a righteous government will enforce immigration laws. So as you're going to your Christmas dinner with your disparate family, some of them libs, some of them conservative, some of them off the wall leftists, perhaps, hopefully you will have kind of thought about this with us. And so just join us. Mr. Producer, go to the wide shot and throw up that clip cut number 2 of Minneapolis police chief and what he has to say about this season, this holiday.
Good morning. Thank you, Mayor. My name is Brian O'Hara, and I am the Minneapolis police chief. First off, thank you, Pastor Sergio, for inviting us back into this sacred space here. We know this has been a very, very difficult time for our communities here in the city. The fear that people are experiencing is real.
So pause.
As our mayor has
So just leave it up there. The communities here in our city are feeling fear. Define communities. Our communities. Define that term. If someone wants to speak like this to you, define that term. What do you mean by communities? Do you mean the people who are here illegally? Or do you mean the people who are being victimized by the criminal element that has also come in illegally?
You know, it sounds like he's saying more than one
community.
And it
pick
sounds
Steve.
like that
We should be one homogenous community. I'm not talking about, and someone's going to say, well, that's racial undertones. Screw you. No, that's not racial undertones. That is, we should be one homogenous society. You should immigrate, whatever race, whatever color you are, you should be coming in and becoming like us. I don't care if your skin color is different. I care, do you have the Protestant work ethic that built this nation? Do you have a Christian faith, and do you wave the red, white, and blue flag with love and patriotism? Do you have those things? That's not what we're talking about. Anyone, and again, forgive my frustration, but it is a dishonest take when they say you're racist for demanding homogenous societies. That is an overtly racist response from them, not from you, from them. They're making it about race. Remember, they're the ones. It should be one community. I love that, Steve. Keep playing.
said, it's been sad to drive down Lake Street and to see so many of our businesses either closed
I wonder
or
why they're
empty.
closed.
It's hard to see the impact that this is having on everyone in our community. It's especially personal to me, having been raised a Catholic, to be in a Christian church this morning
Having
as
been
we are
raised a
approaching
Catholic.
Christmas. And I cannot help but think of what is happening in our city today and how that echoes with how outsiders have been treated for thousands of years.
Pause that for a
how
second.
Mary and
Now he's gonna get to the real blasphemy and the real heresy in just a moment. But having been raised Catholic, what are you now? If you're not Catholic right now, shh. Because you're using that as a cudgel. You don't believe that.
You're putting a facade.
You're a phony. You're a liar.
I think Mr. Police Chief needs to go back in history just a few years and needs to understand what really destroyed his city. Thank you, Mayor Fry. You did a phenomenal job. You did well. You did something that Joe Biden only wished he could have done. You did destroy your city,
Yep.
and you allowed it to be burned.
So from the live chat from PSB, and so by the way, if you're one of our regular listeners, thank you for hundreds of thousands of downloads on the audio, anywhere podcasts can be found. Thank you for that. We're on Rumble, YouTube, at Further Every Day. Thank you guys for being there. But you can join us live 1 to 3 Central Standard Time, God's time zone, at PSB's channels on Rumble, Vaughn.live and DLive. And I'm seeing, if he was raised Catholic, this is from Virginia Dare, why are you wearing a hat inside? Yeah.
Hello?
Yep, I totally agree. So with that said, keep going, Mr. Producer. This is where he really gets into the heresy here.
Joseph themselves were considered outsiders and forced to stay in a barn.
Okay, stop.
That's what we're getting.
No, that's just wrong.
Yeah, that is just wrong. That is flat out wrong.
That have you opened your Bible, sir? Have you opened your Bible? Well, Luke 2, first 3 or 4 verses. What was the purpose? What was the purpose of Mary and Joseph's presence in Bethlehem?
We were going for a census.
A census for whom? For illegal aliens?
Wait.
No. People who were born.
Citizens?
For the people in their own city. Each man was to return to his own city to be counted. This is the opposite.
This is blasphemy here. Well, I'm sorry. That's a strong word. That is using the Bible for your own.
It's bearing God's name in vain.
It really
It
is.
is blasphemy by definition.
Can I read it for just
please
a
read it.
couple of
I've been-
verses
I've been
here?
hoping you would.
Luke chapter 2. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree. A decree. That means it's law. You do this.
Yes.
From Caesar Augustus, that all the world should be
Counted.
taxed. Counted. That's
For
what the
that.
word means.
Yep.
And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria, and all went to be taxed. Everyone, watch this, everyone into his own city. They're not immigrants.
It's almost like you're using God's word in vain. So this is where Christians should really be upset, right?
The phone should have been ringing off the hook.
Imagine him doing this with Islam.
Our pastor
wow.
did. Our pastor did a sermon on Luke 2 today.
Yeah, it's not what this guy's saying. It's not what this guy's saying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but if we did this with Islam, if we misrepresented Islam in this way in the public square, not all Muslims, but the wrong ones would respond very, very strongly. Again, I have family who are Muslims. They're mostly Sufis. Okay, they're that kind of proto-mystical. It's like the liberal Christians of Islam, which is good because they're much less likely to explode. Like they don't do the blow up thing.
They're not looking for that.
They're not looking for that. They're looking. It's kind of a little bit more similar to Buddhism. I don't agree with it. It's not my thing, but I love them dearly. Not talking about those Muslims. I'm talking about those who would actively behead. And again, if you
The jihad.
if you think that jihad isn't serious for some Muslims, your head's buried in the sand. If we had done this with a different religion, it would have been outcry in the streets, and it's absolutely incorrect. So just continue though, because he goes on to make his case.
Ready to commemorate as Christians around the world, while all of this fear is happening right here in our
Fear
town.
of what? Fear of the law?
So my goal, and our goal as the Minneapolis police, is to try and do what we can to reduce fear, to reduce anxiety, and to try and help provide for public safety.
And the
uphold
best way that you could have done that is arrest the people that were responsible for burning your city down about 4 years ago. That would have really helped reduce the fear. That would have allowed many of your stores to stay open. That would have been a situation where people in your city would have been proud to live in Minneapolis.
And why are they having anxiety living in Minneapolis?
So I want to quote Proverbs 28:4. Those who forsake the law
Yep.
praise the wicked,
Yep.
but those who keep the law strive against them. The problem is our police chiefs in America are praising
The
wicked.
wrongdoers.
They're praising the wicked. They're praising evil being done. Okay? They are going out of their way. And we're going to get to it. A lot of our clergy in America are doing this. Okay? You can make the argument that the Catholic Church is tap dancing on the line, but they have not stepped over it. And recently the Pope has brought some remarks that are a little bit more in the line of church tradition, of thousands of years of church tradition. So thank you, Your Eminence, for doing that. Because for a while there, it sure seemed like you were saying it was okay for open borders to be the thing. Finally, he cleared that up, thankfully.
At least he didn't pray in the mosque when he went there.
Yep. And a lot of cardinals, though, and a lot of independent individuals on their own have made a lot of blasphemous things.
One more quick
blasphemous statements on behalf of the Catholic Church.
One more
But
quick
we're going
thing.
to go to I'm going to get you. But the Methodist Church we're going to talk about really messes with that.
Oh,
so
totally
Charlie,
agree. Well,
now
I want to bring out what
Wanna get that thought.
Rubio brought up this last week, and I'm not sure that many people caught this. He made it very clear that Europe, and we're talking your Brexit
Yep.
Europe. They're at a very pivotal moment,
Yep.
to the point where it's not, his words were, you're not going to be able to work with Western civilization. Those kind of words were brought up. If I'm Europe and I hear that, that strikes a lot of anxiety in me. And there's so much going on in Europe right now that it is not funny. We're talking open borders beyond belief,
Correct.
which is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. When you look at England, when you look at the United Kingdom and what they've got going on in their borders, it's just asking to be taken over.
Correct.
It's almost begging.
And it's really time that the people who have the authority and power to step up need to step up. The PSB audience, someone asked, so who commissions the chief of police in a city? It's the mayor.
Yes.
But the chief of police for a city is below the county sheriff. And so if you guys aren't so familiar with this, the constitutional sheriff movement is becoming more and more prominent, as it should. Sheriffs really are, county sheriffs are very, very powerful. And they have abdicated that.
Every county in this nation needs a Grady Judd.
You need a strong sheriff.
I agree.
That dude just does
sheriff.
not put up with stuff.
What makes them
Because-
have the strength is that they are elected. They are not appointed. They're not bureaucrats.
Correct. And that's the problem with police chief. Effectively, it's a bureaucratic position.
Correct.
Effectively. They might have a degree in criminal justice. They might have, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're basically a bureaucrat.
Correct.
And so really they are beholden to the county sheriff.
This is not a great Christmas episode.
So,
Really?
well, no, we're going to have some fun. But it's not making you feel warm and fuzzy.
But you know what?
But it's something that we need to be thinking about.
It is. It absolutely is, because it's hijacking Christianity for the purpose of a political stance.
And it gets no lower than this. You're going to see in just a moment. We're going to cut to a Methodist church in Dallas.
This is bad.
This news story is coming out of Fox. I think it's 4 or 10. One of those.
Fox 4.
Fox 4. It's coming out of Dallas, and unfortunately, we have a, forgive me, bastardized nativity scene, and that's the only word that I can really think cuts it for what we're looking at. So, Mr. Producer, go ahead and throw us up on a wide and cut to number 3, please.
A new nativity scene is capturing attention at a Dallas church.
The display outside Oak Lawn United Methodist Church depicts Jesus and Mary as modern-day immigrants behind a barbed wire fence. Fox 4's Stephen Dial has reaction.
With Christmas a week away, we see nativity scenes all around the Dallas area, but none quite as unique as this one. And it's intentional. The leaders at Oak Lawn United Methodist Church say that we need to stop romanticizing the birth of Jesus' story and talk about real issues.
At the corner of Oak Lawn and Cedar Springs in Dallas, some drivers are doing
Notice the pink
double
stairs.
take,
It's different.
trying to make out what this nativity scene is.
This topic is sending a message to everyone.
Isabel Marquez is the associate pastor at
Pause.
Oak Lawn United Methodist.
Please, no! No!
Correct.
No!
The female pastor. That's where you had it. It's not that women can't be pastors. Women cannot be the shepherd of the whole church. You can have women if you want, and we can quibble on whether or not older women are allowed to teach younger women. If that ecclesiology that we see in Titus is pastor may not be the right term, and we can have that debate. But whenever you see a female pastor and she is the head of the church, that is almost always 99.999999999% of the time is a sign of huge amounts of immorality.
Yeah.
Huge. There might be something that I can't imagine, okay, because Deborah, at one point, with Barak,
Yep.
led Israel.
Yep.
So there might be something that I can't imagine. I'm willing to say that God might call something at some point, but every single time it's always in the flesh. It's always cheating. It's always moving outside the boundary that God has laid out. So that's the first thing. But then, of course, you look at her church. It's painted the rainbow colors, if you're on audio. And you have the Holy Family in a barbed wire fence as though they were illegal immigrants in the nativity scene.
And just briefly here, can we say that there are a number of really good Methodist churches? There are some, but this is not good at all.
The moment I hear female pastor, I'm immediately saying,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to set foot in this church.
No, that's
almost
agreed.
never. I have seen cases where they use the term female pastor for a women's pastor or for a leader of women's studies and ministry. That term, that lack of ecclesiology bothers me.
Yeah.
But I always lean towards grace and prudence when possible. But in this case, it's very, very, very obvious what's going on here. This is someone who's left.
Normally, when I see a woman that leads a Methodist church or a Lutheran church that is the leader of the church, they're usually wearing a rainbow.
It's almost always an LGBT affirming church. And so I'm just saying, if you are a remnant, just consider, the Baptists, the Catholics, and who else hasn't, the Orthodox. And I'm just saying your mainline denominations, especially your mainline Protestants, have really flopped, and most evangelical churches aren't worth a darn.
Yep.
Most of them. Okay, I personally go to a Baptist church, and I think it's probably the closest is a Southern Baptist church. It's probably the closest one that I feel, but most of your denominations have fallen off the rails big time. And we can debate that. But I want to pull down to, first, if someone comes back with this and they say, oh, but the Holy Family was in Egypt. Yeah, 2 or 3 years after the Nativity. That's not the purpose of this. And in fact, Mr. Producer, go ahead and play a little bit more. Go ahead and play a little bit more.
To this church.
It's been very intentional. Yes, it is a way to say what is the reality happening here for many people.
Barbed wire and a fence on a nativity scene is a bit bold.
Yes, it was a couple of weeks that we were planning, and we decided that it was the right time, especially in a story that a lot of people know.
Around the fence are signs that read, "Holy is the refugee. Holy are the profiled and patrolled."
We are called to be able to walk the journey together as human beings. It's not saying do more or do less. It's just treat others as you want to be treated.
Inside the church, another intentional message reading, "ICE was here."
Can I
asking,
pause
where
for a
are
moment?
Mary, Joseph, and Jesus?
I think it's a really good commentary on
Now you
the
pause.
political issues.
I don't
at
care what he
hand.
has to say. But ICE was here, and Jesus and Mary are not. That's really where I think we've absolutely lost any semblance with the original gospel. Go ahead.
My thing is, when do the citizens that have been here, where have their rights gone?
If they've worked for for how many generations?
Many.
And so here's what they're going to cover over. They're going to say, aren't you merciless? Aren't you being unkind to the immigrant and to the poor? It's like, aren't you being unkind?
Yes.
To those who immigrated legally? And you're bringing in, not every illegal immigrant causes violent crime, but many of them do. Many of them do.
I wonder what the Lake and Rileys would say.
Correct.
Maybe the Irina
Zarutska.
I think I could go on.
So Irina Zarutska was killed by someone. Was he a Somalian that was imported? I do not
know that for a fact.
Look that up. Look that up. If you're going to bring up Irina, look it up. I don't know that he was an immigrant. However, the more you provide an unsafe environment, the more trouble you provide for the poor. And their responses are always, who's going to pick the cotton? Who's going to pick the corn? Okay, that's the same Democrat answer that's been around for the last 200 years.
For many years.
Last 200, 300, 400 years. Who's going to pick the cotton if we free the slaves? Who's going to pick the cotton if we don't import slave-ish labor and pay them slave-ish wages? Okay, those are the same people. It's the same arguments from the same people over and over and over again. It makes no sense when you actually bring the truth forward, because these immigrants that are coming in illegally, they're being put into horrible situations, and this is where they ignore the truth. They ignore the fact that Trump found tens of thousands of children who were being trafficked from Biden's era. And it hasn't been a year.
So no, he was not,
Okay,
and I
that's why
want to apologize.
I wanted to grab that, fact
That's
check
a
everything
great
before you bring
catch.
it on.
But
tell that to the people who were killed by illegal immigrants.
yes,
You know, it's not acceptable. And these people all give their liberal thoughts and ooh, wooey wooey, it feels so good. You know, I'm sorry. It doesn't feel good to people who've lost family to illegal immigrants. And it's nothing against the nice ones, I say in scare quotes. I would argue that you coming here illegally is not nice. But if I give you that, it's still the unfettered access to our borders. If we're going to put people in prison for homicide or for attempted robbery, how can you allow people to come in free reign whom you have not vetted? You have upended the justice system. And you're doing it in God's name.
and that right there, I think, is probably the core issue of why our country has degraded to where it has. We have not prosecuted people and kept them. We have not done a good job of metering out justice.
Yeah. We have not continued to maintain justice, and that is the failing, and that is the scary part. So now, thank you, Mr. Producer. You can drop that cut. I do want to go next to Tom Holman, and if you guys have missed this interview, he did an interview on CNN, and I found this lady to be absolutely insufferable, really frustrating, but she did hold back long enough. I'll give her this, because I've seen her do some very hostile interviews before. She held back long enough to let Tom Holman actually speak his piece. And Tom Holman, a lot of people assume that he is not the sharpest tool in the shed because he talks sharp and he's very deliberate about what he says. That man has to be north of 120, maybe even north of 130 IQ. Like, he has to be. I would bet money on it, because the guy thinks. He's a thinker.
Yep.
He sounds a little bit slow. He's not. And he thinks about truth. You can tell truth is important to Tom Holman. And so when she's on and she has this hostile interview, we're going to cut to mid part in here and the midway point, and we're going to play 2 or 3 minutes of it. And I want to break this down because this is a masterclass in knowing what you believe and why you believe it. So as you go to your Christmas dinner, have this ready. Have some of these thoughts ready in the back of your mind, because Tom Holman's done some intellectual legwork for you. Mr. Producer, go ahead and put up the next cut, please.
If you're in the country legally, you shouldn't fear ICE. What you should fear is the criminal aliens walking the communities in sanctuary cities.
Well,
boom.
You just said that there are, quote, collateral arrests, and that is sparking fear in communities where people are again, scared to go out. So I guess my question is, do you have...
So he starts with, you should be afraid if you're in America, because there's I'm going to draw it out a little bit more, tease it out. There is an unvetted population who we have an unknown amount of criminals in, who are, to our knowledge and full understanding, committing crimes. So you should be concerned. You, the citizen, should be concerned. But what do you say about those in the communities, the illegal alien community? What do you say to them? They're scared. They're worried that they're going to face repercussions from the law of the land. What? And then she continues, do you not have any compassion? You're going to hear her say that. Do you not have any compassion? What, if I were looking to debate her, to really debate her, Tom Holman is not here to debate her, and what he does is masterful. If I were looking to really debate her, answer me this, woman. Answer my question. Do you not have any compassion for Americans?
Yeah.
Do you not have any compassion for Americans? What is wrong with you?
Does she have compassion for victims of murders?
Correct.
Murders?
And so what Tom Holman does instead of that is he just continues. And so go ahead and play it, Mr. Producer, because you're going to love this. I want to get your comment on this.
Passion for those people who are seeing what's going on, hearing you speak, seeing what's happening in their neighborhoods, shouldn't have any concern, but do, just because of the reality of what they're seeing?
You know, Dana, the bottom line is, if you want less collateral arrest, then let us in the jail. I mean, we want to arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of a county jail, but sanctuary cities release him into the community, which means we got to go to the community and find him. And when we find that bad person, many, many times, whether it's at a work site or in the community, they're with other people in the United States illegally. And we're going to let ICE enforce the law, uphold the oath they took. We're not going to be like the last administration who told ICE, instructed ICE, you can't arrest somebody for simply being here illegally. They got to be convicted of a serious offense. That's not what the law says. We're enforcing the law.
He just shut her down.
Do you see how he went a step further than I said? I said my knee-jerk gut reaction to say, do you not have any compassion for Americans? Well, he goes a step further. He goes, well, of course I would like enforcement to be easier and to be simpler. But if y'all weren't letting people out of the prisons, if y'all had just done your job, we wouldn't have to be organizing this sort of response, and the community wouldn't even see this. He's thought about this.
That's right.
Tom Holman has thought about this. He knows what she's going to ask him. He's thought, what happens when they say, don't you have any compassion? He's thought about this. He's gone, well, of course I have compassion, and of course I don't want to do these larger raids. I don't want to serve large arrest warrants. I don't want to do large search warrants. Of course I don't. And I wouldn't have to if it had been taken care of while it was a small speck of cancer and not a huge goiter coming off the side of the face of America. And sorry for the reference here, but if you take care of the skin tag before it becomes cancerous versus a large goiter, which one is more, which surgery is less painful?
Yep.
Get it early. But what they haven't done is they haven't even touched it. And so, man, I gotta say, Tom Holman, the dude has thought about this. He has thought about this. I fully respect our borders are. What a smart guy.
And you want to know somebody that doesn't get caught up in any
of the name calling,
political whitewashing and garbage that goes on? Tom Holman.
Yeah.
Tom Holman. And I picture it like this. Tom Holman goes into his office, does his job, and goes home. And what is he going to do tomorrow? He's going to go into his office and do his job and go home.
Correct.
And the day after that, he's going to go into his office and do his job. He doesn't get caught up in all the other stuff.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
You know why he doesn't care? I watched an interview with him on Steven Crowder's show, and he says, look, at the end of the day, we're just trying to rescue kids who are being trafficked.
There you go.
And we're trying to rescue not just kids, but adults too, who are being trafficked. Yep. And the thing that you don't understand that is merciless about allowing this for your own political, cynical political views, and then your toxic empathy, is that you're allowing great evil into our land, and you're encouraging it, you're aiding it, and you're abetting it. And you know what? I watched that interview with him and Steven Crowder. By the way, go check that out if you want to at some point. Really good video where he just articulates that so succinctly, so clearly. And he doesn't need to get involved in politics. He just literally, he's thought about what he believes and why he believes it. And he just says, well, of course I don't want to do these raids into these cities. And if they had done their darn job, it wouldn't be this huge cancerous mass falling off the side of the face. You would have cut it off when it was small.
If the liberals would allow ICE to do their job, you would not even hear of this stuff on the 6 o'clock news.
Correct, because it would be done. Holman is a fantastic example of knowing why you believe what you believe and knowing what you're doing. Keep playing it, Mr. Producer.
But look, immigration enforcement, I'm going to be clear, immigration enforcement's always been emotional. It's always been controversial. I've been doing this since 1984. I get it. Mm-hmm. And I understand why people want to come to the greatest nation on earth. I get it. But if we can't send the message to the whole world it's okay to enter this country legally. Don't worry about it. Even though it's a crime, come and enter legally. And when you get an order of removal from a judge, you don't have to leave. You can become a fugitive, and we'll never look for you. We got to send a message to the whole world. There are consequences for breaking laws, and I think that's why one of the reasons we have the most secure border in history of this nation today. It's just not because we got boots on the ground on the border, not because we end in catch or release. A lot of it's consequences. You're watching what's happening. We're enforcing the immigration law, and I think that consequence has a lot to do with having the most secure border in history of this nation.
Let's turn to the raids this week onto cannabis farms in California. ICE says more than 200 undocumented immigrants were detained. The United Farmers Workers Union says multiple workers were critically injured. One, 57-year-old Jaime Alanis Garcia, died after falling 30 feet from a greenhouse roof while fleeing ICE agents. That's according to his family.
Watch his response.
What's your reaction to that? Somebody losing their life running from ICE?
It's sad. It's unfortunate. He was in ICE custody, and ICE did not have hands on this person, but it's always unfortunate when there's deaths. I mean, no one wants to see people die, and they were doing the job. They were serving criminal arrest warrants. I mean, the criminal search warrants.
What a dumb question.
And I see the media saying, well, it was an ICE raid. No, they were serving criminal search warrants as part of a criminal investigation involved with child trafficking, child labor. I think it was total 11 children that were found on that farm, and now they're being interviewed, forensics interviews, find out, are they victims of trafficking? If so, who is the subject of that trafficking? And let's hold some people accountable. So it's unfortunate when anybody dies.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. So just three things real quick, and then I want to give it to you too. Three things. He does three things there. First off, he acknowledges what she said. He also says, yes, no one wants to see someone die. Two, he was not in ICE custody when he died. So it's not our fault. It's not our fault that this man runs off the building. It's not like he was in ICE custody and we let him go, because that's a real legal issue. Like if you let someone, if they're hooked up, you let them go. He goes, we're not liable for what someone does when we try to enforce the law. And three, this is not, you're making this sound like it's frivolous. These are child trafficking claims. These are claims of moving illegal substances. We can have a debate on the war on drugs, okay? I used to be more for abolishing the war on drugs. I don't know. My libertarian side's dying. We did nothing wrong. We upheld the law. And yeah, we don't want to see any of these guys die. She had nothing. And then he goes on to say, the whole purpose of this is that there are 11 children who are being trafficked. And he doesn't go this far, but I would go a step further. But he doesn't, and maybe he's more effective than I would be for this reason. I would have loved to have said, and you, my friend, are exactly the type of person that's running defense for this behavior. It is you and your ilk and your party who's doing this. Tom Holman's not even doing that. Instead, what he's doing is zero partisanship, 100% facts. And the dude crushed it. And by the way, watch the whole thing on our YouTube channel, anywhere you can find our podcast. Further, every day, you can find the full conversation in the description. As always, we try to link to our sources. Charlie and Steve.
I was just going to quickly say, so Dana, so when I go in to serve an arrest warrant for somebody in a restaurant and they run out in the middle of the street and they get hit by a car, I'm responsible for that?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's the best you could do?
It's just dumb.
It is dumb. And there's no reason for that person to flee if there's nothing wrong.
Yep.
Something's up.
You know, I find it really interesting that she's trying to make him feel guilty
for enforcing the law.
Right.
That's what it is.
Exactly. For enforcing the law and for something that he's not responsible for.
What a dumb woman this
I think Dana should go over to Abu Dhabi or maybe Qatar or Kuwait.
Maybe she should go over there and see what happens if you illegally immigrate there. They will not be treated nearly so nicely.
not even nice at all.
So this guy has the tough job, the tough call of saying, yes, we have children who are being trafficked. Let's go in. Oh, one of the traffickers died. That's why I said, okay, you know what? Screw you. Like, really, there is no unity with you. Forget it. There's no unity.
It makes me wonder if that person was one of the leaders of that.
Maybe. We don't know.
Don't know. But the thing is,
who knows?
What would make you want to jump to flee ice?
You're trying to land a 30-foot jump. If you've ever been on a 30-foot building, that's intimidating.
It is.
So that's an intimidating jump off a greenhouse where I'm assuming they were growing weed. Okay, that based on the story, from what I heard, that's what I understood. Right? Don't know. That's not confirmed. But just keep stacking up the issues: child trafficking, potentially illegal drugs, and running from the police. Oh, dear Mr. Enforcement Officer, how do you feel that this guy did something stupid and died before you can catch him? Do you not have culpability in his death?
No.
For doing something illegal.
For those who want to claim that unity is a virtue, unity with Dana on that is sin, is immoral. It is wrong. There is no unity with that woman on that issue. I hope she comes to Jesus. I hope she lives a wonderful life in heaven after repenting for her sins. I wish her no harm. What I will say, though, is that I can have no unity with what she said. For those who think that unity is a virtue, it is not. Unity is not inherently a virtue. Unity in Christ, in truth, is a virtue. You're talking about someone who's in unity with child traffickers. You can't have unity with that. And that's where I think our nation is starting to split apart.
Yes. Yes, it is.
We cannot have unity with people who will cause children harm by their ideas and by their consistent pushing of a narrative. And I'm not talking about, oh, they may not be able to explore their gender identity and get into hedonistic, weird sex stuff. No, I'm talking about weird sex stuff being pushed upon them. And because you will not enforce the law, that whole miasma, that whole corruption of the society, that whole just capacity for that to even occur in America is only being enabled by people like Dana Bash on CNN, by people like that, by that ideology. And she ignores it, and she continues to push him as though he's the villain in the story. And look, she was mostly respectful. Okay, so on this one, good on you. I've seen Dana go crazy on some people. At least she was respectful of Tom Holman. And I believe Tom Holman's deadpan delivery of 100% facts, 0% opinion, 0% partisan. He just said facts. Facts.
I'm surprised she even invites him on.
I'm glad. Because,
oh, yeah, I am too.
Honestly,
yeah.
Because he is so clinically accurate in everything he says, there's nothing she can say. She can try to paint him as unfeeling or heartless.
Yep.
But if he spent one moment just saying, well, that's stupid, here's why, he would never get called on again. So I think he's playing a game. I think he is playing politics, but in a very different mode. And God made some sledgehammers. He made some to be scalpels. I think Tom Holman, although he looks and sounds like a sledgehammer, he's a scalpel. He's a very fine tool.
Yep.
So again, I don't know what to say. I love it. I love to talk about politicians and bureaucrats who actually do their job good.
Yes.
Like
it's refreshing.
He actually does a good job. So I just want to give this Christmas, I want to give Tom Holman just a little bit of a round of applause and say, hey, dude, you're killing it. Do not stop being that. And for those who are worried about the immigration, you're right. It's not the removal of immigrants is not fast enough. But they are doing some innovative stuff. It's 1 million or more, by some estimates, have self-deported.
Yes.
And so we're not sure. I think it's 300,000.
I've heard the total number is approaching 2 million.
Yeah.
And when you think about it,
it's 15 million that we're going for. We want that to escalate at a logarithmic curve. And so they've got a lot of work to do in the next 4 years.
But again,
next 3 years.
If we had people cooperating,
it wouldn't be nearly as difficult.
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't. So that's the issue. I think the more we start to actually, we actually kind of lock in as a society, the more good we can do. So with that said, leave us down in the comment section what you think about this story.
And no, Mary Joseph,
no,
they're not illegal immigrants. It's not even close.
As far as we know, they legally immigrated into Egypt for a short time.
Yep.
And then they did as far as we know, no attempting to overthrow Egypt. And I'm assuming they didn't burn any Egyptian flags. They weren't flags at the time, but I'm sure they didn't do anything like that.
I was just going to bring up
a city or like,
yeah. And they didn't try to bring in illegal drugs. I'm just assuming mother, mother of our Lord and Savior, the one chosen to be the ark of, God. I think
it's a pretty good assumption.
I don't think she dealt illegal drugs and ran from the cops. And I don't think she crossed the border illegally. As far as we can tell, they immigrated as refugees and they were treated well. And look, there is something to be said about treating refugees well. The question is, why are you a refugee? Yep. She was running from someone who was trying to murder her child and eventually by proxy because she was running her. Most of these immigrants are coming for a better life to live and Welsh off of America's welfare system. They are two different things. You have not only destroyed the image of what a refugee is when you claim that these refugees are the same as Mary might have been for Egypt, and they're not claiming that. They're claiming she was a refugee at the manger. Wrong. Sorry, she was a citizen there for census, and everyone's spare room was filled up. Okay. But even in Egypt, she was not that. So just saying, bad take.
What it seems like is, it's not just so much that these illegals are coming to this country for a better life or a better life for getting a job. It's a better life by government assistance. It seems like.
Correct. It's to steal. It's to steal. And let's
that's
just be
exactly
candid.
what that is. Like the Somalis up in
And we're finding
Minnesota.
out how many Americans have been stealing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you are on food stamps, this one lady, and again, I don't have the clip ready, but this one lady goes, well, if food stamps aren't for, if they're for food, what good are they? Excuse me. I think it's in the word food stamps.
Right.
Not junk food, not trinkets, not baubles. Not.
Wait a minute. Wait. Are you telling me that Cheetos is not food?
No.
Hang on.
Are you telling me potato chips not food?
Why are you feeding your
Snickers
kids?
bars?
I was going to say,
food?
Mr. Good bars that's food.
So if you're making enough money that you're able to eat, and you're using food stamps for Cheetos, you're stealing.
Ugh.
Oh man!
Popular opinion here.
Fritos and
if you are
Snickers
disabled,
bars?
if you're disabled, if you're functionally retarded, and I say that in the clinical way,
coffee.
If you are in some way unable to work, if you are divorced and left with nothing, and you literally have nowhere to go, that's what food stamps are for. And the church should be doing that anyway.
Thank you.
But let's move on. Some cheerier thoughts. So, drop your favorite memes in the live chat, and we'll laugh at them if we see them. But we're going to do a quick meme review. We're going to go into favorite songs. Now, think about your favorite Christmas song. Okay, this is important. This is the one after this section, this segment. We still got "Am I the A-hole?" and then, of course, we've got the Screw Tape Letter. So stay around. First meme, Mr. Producer. Really, it's the introduction meme. So go ahead and pull that up. Brace yourself.
Uh-oh.
The Christmas memes are coming.
Yeah.
Next one.
Here we are.
So can you do your best Batman impression?
Oh gosh.
I don't care what the song says. I don't smell. Says Batman.
Man, I'll tell you
Mr.
what.
Producer.
I remember
singing that song.
Batman smells.
Jingle bells. Batman smells. Robin laid an egg.
They actually,
when I was
Joker...
a kid, golly.
So keep popping.
So
Man.
the Joker actually sang that song in an episode of Batman the Animated Series.
Okay.
Did he really? Man, I remember singing that when I was in like elementary school.
Fixture for years. Batman does. I think he would smell with all of that leather.
Yeah,
and,
probably.
I agree.
The cowl.
You remember that? Batman?
Those things are sweaty. Have you ever actually worn?
I do.
Have you ever actually worn a unitard or?
Nope.
It
Nope.
gets
Don't want to.
sweaty.
What?
Do not want to.
So most of like the early Batman, he was in like a unitard. It's a one piece.
60s Adam West?
Yeah. It's like a one piece, like zip you in nylon spandex thing.
The only
Those things
one piece thing I've ever worn is
and you wear some underwear over it.
Wetsuit.
Yeah.
That's a whole
Next one, Mr.
one
Producer.
piece thing I've worn.
I've seen your Facebook statuses. You're getting a dictionary for Christmas.
Get that Webster's 1828. That's the best one.
Have you seen this grammar on social media?
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, next one.
It's awful.
It's terrible. We brought gold and frankincense, but wait, there's myrrh.
I've heard John Arthur say that so many times.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, Mr. Producer. Keep going.
Yep.
Stop me if you got something to say. I'm not sure if this is a well-decorated Christmas tree or a new Lady Gaga outfit.
Oh my! Oh my!
Have you seen some of those outfits?
No, I have not. Lady Gaga does some really weird stuff.
So over the years, walking through just your grocery store or your corner store to go get some, medication or whatever.
Yep.
You'll see the magazine rack, and then Lady Gaga's wearing a meat dress or wreath or whatever. And so I
feel
agree
bad
with this
for
meme.
her.
Yeah, she's lost her way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's lost her way.
just,
Next one, Mr. Producer.
More than a little bit.
I don't think she ever had a way, but oh Christmas tree, your ornaments are history.
Yep.
Exhibit A, why I do not allow cats in my house.
Well, that could be Exhibit A. I've got more exhibits.
You got more exhibits. You're not a cat person.
No.
Well, if you got a dog, there's
and I don't
another
want,
problem you got to worry about.
Okay, so Steve, that's exactly right. If dogs are man's best friend, where does that leave cats?
Women's
I'm
best
just
friend.
asking.
Old lady's best friend.
That's weak.
Old,
that is weak.
Unmarried
I'm not trying to make
best
everybody
friends.
mad. I hope we didn't lose half our
That's
audience.
what they call cat ladies.
All right, so I see Joy to the World is Carol Sorensen's favorite here. Okay, Jesse. Okay, so those are coming up. Okay, we're going to be putting those in. Just keep on a moment. Next cut, Mr. Producer. A wreath of Franklin's.
No.
That's nightmare fuel.
No. Who did that?
That is nightmare
Did you do that?
fuel. I didn't do that, no. But I saw that one, Aretha Franklin's.
That's nothing against Aretha Franklin either. I'm just
keep it going, Mr. Producer.
That was
we got to keep
like
the pace up.
I'm scared.
so
now.
cheekish.
That's funny.
I'm scared now.
Dude, next one. Let's go. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you for Christmas? Do you get the joke? Did you watch Stranger Things?
Oh,
The character's name is 11.
11. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my.
Charlie doesn't know how to respond to
Okay.
that. It's 11
Next
from
one.
Stranger
We got to
Things.
get to the good ones.
You don't watch that show.
Nope.
I had someone force feed it.
No.
Retail workers. Christmas songs. Have you ever worked have you ever actually had to deal with 8 to 12 hours of Christmas songs? Tell us in the chat.
Let me tell
you.
you.
ever had to deal with 8 to 12 hours of Christmas songs?
I'm a music guy.
Yeah.
I love all types of music. I can listen to classical music. Do you know I can only listen to classical music for about a half hour, 45 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got to stop. I have to.
It depends on the song, but again, I imagine the same songs being played over and over again.
Oh, that's got to be hard.
Very, very hard.
Yep.
Especially All I Want for
Gives
Christmas.
you a new respect for DJs.
Okay, here in the D Live chat, Ultra MAGA Grand Nurse is a proud cat lady.
Proud cat lady. Okay.
Proud cat
got to
lady.
beef with Charlie.
God
Look,
bless you.
I am agnostic on that. I like both cats and dogs, but both have to behave a certain way, or I like neither. They have to be good. They have to be a good dog.
Cats would go first.
They have to be a good dog.
Dogs are man's best friend.
My cats would hang out. They'd chill. They act just like dogs. They'd pop up and hop on the shoulder, chill out, rock out. Good cats.
Cats got to be outside.
I'm a big believer in outside.
I'm a believer in dogs outside.
And
it depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Yes,
depends on
it
where you
does.
live. So like I think having a mud room, if you want to have a pet, you should have a mud room or a garage.
Yeah.
Where you allow them to come in from the snow.
Definitely a garage.
Or
for sure.
or from the heat.
Yeah.
Next cut, Mr. Producer. My cat looking at the Christmas tree he's going to destroy.
My goodness.
I hear the carol of the bells in the background.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the case with cats. Next one, Mr. Producer. Someone in a red hat and suit tried coming down the chimney. Don't worry. I scared them away. I'm all about this. That was my dog. My dog was a miniature collie, which is Sheltie Collie hybrid.
Yep.
She was colored like Lassie.
Okay.
But looked not dissimilar to that dog.
And
she would absolutely have lit up someone coming down.
Yeah,
the chimney. She was a healer, and so is chewing on the shoe.
Oh yeah.
So she would do her healer thing while I was driving the 4-wheeler at 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
She'd be nipping at the heel, nibbling. And one time she was doing that, and I had no choice. I was driving by. I had a ledge on this side and a foam post on this side. I was like, "Dog, stop!"
Wow.
She ran face first right in that telephone pole. Bop! Back end flat up and just kind of smeared down like a cartoon.
Yeah.
And I turned around. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, is my dog dead?" And she gets up and then just starts going at it again. I'm like, "I guess she's fine."
Oh my! I would have loved to have seen that.
She was such a goofball.
When I first started getting into bulldogs, I had kids that were in junior high and some in elementary, and one of the first things I had was the first one was an inside dog, and he was a guard dog. And the kids were worried about, is he going to let Santa in?
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't let anybody in the house unless they were welcomed in.
That's a good one.
Next
one, Mr. Producer. That's a good dog. I like it. This one's for you, Steve.
That was funny.
On my way to go Christmas shopping.
Yes.
For those of you on audio, this is a hunter getting ready to bring home the meat.
And
yes, my kind of shopping.
I am hearing Dave Ramsey right now. Hunt it, kill it, drag it home.
I've got a friend who almost every single piece of meat that is on his table all year round, he's got like 3 kids. Darren goes and hunts. He goes duck hunting and goose hunting.
Yep.
He's up in Canada. He's in Alberta. He's hoping they secede soon to the U.S.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Go,
so he's
Alberta.
He's like, come on. Anyway, almost all the meat that he does all year round is for his family. It saves on their food bill.
Oh, man. You're not kidding.
It's a big deal. They eat meat every day, and it's great. Yeah. Next cut, Mr. Producer. Keep it rolling. When someone suggests you take down the Christmas tree the day after Christmas.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Whoa.
That's like sacrilegious or something.
Yeah.
How long do you leave your Christmas tree up?
Right after New Year's.
Right after New Year's.
Yep. As a matter of fact, New Year's or the day after tree gets put
down.
up.
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Producer?
If we were doing it the way we should, the 12 days of Christmas would take us to January 6th.
Which is actually biblical. It's believed the wise men were there, or traditional anyway.
In my opinion, take it down like day after January 1st, maybe a couple days into the new year. But like,
you don't
I
leave
would
it up
say
until
like
February?
January 3rd or 4th, like you have to have it down. If you don't, I'm coming for you.
The tree combo. Someone goes, oh no. Okay, we're going to keep moving before we get too controversial here. Some people don't like the trees. But speaking of them, why you don't put Christmas lights on palm trees?
Listen, especially if you're in Florida.
I think it's good.
I do too.
I think
it's dangerous in Florida right now, especially down in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm area. You've got those crazy Burmese python, and guess where they're camping out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. They're starting to move more into the urban areas.
Be leery of that. Next one, Mr. Producer.
Oh, I wonder if those things eat good.
I hope it's a dog.
Oh, my
Folks,
gosh.
spoiler.
This is crazy.
It's not a dog!
Guys, okay. So that's kind of a funny one right there, because how many times do we wrap a gift and we're like, they're going to know what it is. Well, then put it in something else.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
It's definitely not dog shaped.
But whoever did that one, did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, they did.
A phenomenal job.
They got to be one of those rappers at a store.
Oh, my goodness.
Go on, get a go rap. Give me some.
This person
paper.
is. I'm moving past Steven. I'm moving past Steven. Okay, this person is genius. Minimal work, still fully decorated for Christmas. You got the Grinch.
This is the phenomenal meme right here.
That's a great meme.
It is. I mean, if you're going to do your very little Christmas decorations, there's only one way to get away with it, and that was it right there.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's the one you need to put up on Thanksgiving Day.
But I don't know if you guys have we took the
Captain.
Grandkids to a place not too far from us here, where Tony Gullo has his lights, Christmas lights.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And rumor has it this year is the last year.
Aw, it's nice when they do the big
$1 million plus. Yeah.
So this is from Dawn of a New Day on the Rumble chat. D-Live chat from PSB. I actually do want to address this. Roundtable, hello. Is it legalistic to say the Bible says don't bring a tree in and decorate it? It's incorrect. And actually, specifically speaking, the Asherah pole and the Weeping for Tammuz have been both aligned with the Christmas tree. I'm going to say something. The Christmas tree is not biblical. Full stop. It is also not the Asherah pole. Full stop. The Christmas tree, so the Asherah pole, to be an Asherah pole, has to be carved for Asherah. And if you actually look, we did an episode 3 weeks ago, I think, or two
to 3 weeks. I think it was 2.
On Is Christmas Pagan? And the short answer on the Christmas tree, I will pay you. I will pay you $100. $100 bill. Legit. I will send it to you. If you can find me an original source text of Christians celebrating pagan mythology, the Asherah pole, before Alexander Hislop in the 1800s, there was the Counter Reformation and the Counter Reformation. And I'm not Catholic, okay? I consider myself part of the church. Catholic, not part of the Catholic Church, is my expression there. But it was an anti-Catholic jab during the Counter Reformation that someone got it into the seminarians' heads without any original source text that the Asherah pole was the Christmas tree and the Christmas tree was the Asherah pole. Actually, we see the origin of the Christmas tree in the 16th century through the 18th century. Somewhere in there, we start to see the the Christmas tree really come, and there's no ties to the Asherah pole. It comes from the northern. Now, there might be some connection to the bringing in of a tree. There might be some paganism somewhere with a tree in the home during the winter. Not really aware of a strong source text. All the texts seem to postdate Christianity's observance of this, as far as I've seen. But there's no connection to the Asherah pole. Martin Luther used it as an object lesson for his children, where he would hang shiny objects and put a star at the top of the tree, sometimes even candles, saying that the wise men saw the star. This is when they would be snowed in, and there wasn't a chance to see green light, and the evergreen was picked as the forever green tree, the forever in life tree. And so there's some Germanic and some Northern, like some Norse ties, but any claims that the Christmas tree is Norse ignores the fact that was always an oak, which brings me back to the legend of St. Boniface. The legend of St. Boniface is in two parts. We know for a fact that a missionary named Boniface chopped down a Germanic oak tree that was supposedly Thor's or Odin's tree, and he specifically said, if this tree comes down, will you worship God? More or less is what he said. And they said, yeah, but if you chop it down, you'll be struck down. He was not struck down, converted the town. We know that all of that occurred. And it wasn't a evergreen tree. It was an oak, an ancient oak. The legend that, again, I really believe in looking at original sources. The legend is that he planted a fir tree in the 8th century in replacement of Thor's oak tree. And that's where the Christmas tree really became popular, is around the time of that legend becoming popularized. We don't necessarily have the source text for that legend. I believe it's in the 19th century is when we see the first writing of that. Don't know. There was some female historian who had that in her compilation. I don't remember exactly who, but it just off the cuff of my head. So is the Christmas tree inherently pagan? No. Could it become pagan? Yes. Are you decorating a Christmas tree for the sake of decorating a Christmas tree? Then I think you should stop. If you're decorating it with the intentionality that Martin Luther had to show with his kids, like the Starry Night, it's in the dark of winter, and at the top of this there was a star, and the wise men were looking through the stars and they found the star. That was the original object lesson of it. If you're doing it that way, great. Like anything. Are you doing it with intentionality, with the end in mind, focusing on Jesus Christ? If the answer is yes, then go for it. Knock yourself out. Christmas trees, there's nothing wrong with them. And sorry, find me an actual original source, not some theologian or some crank writing. Find me a codex, an ancient manuscript, something 600, 800 AD, 300 AD, because we have clear evidence that it came from Martin Luther originally, and some tenuous evidence, not the 16th century, but rather the 8th century from Boniface. So that's the history of the Christmas tree in short. I hope I did that some justice.
No, I think you did, and I think the biggest thing is what you just emphasized there at the end. We would not. I certainly don't advocate making the Christmas tree an idol type object.
Correct.
The intentionality piece is very paramount to this.
And you'd have orgies underneath the Asherah pole. So again, I've never had, rocking around, having sex around the Christmas tree. I've not heard that song. Okay. And I've not seen that happen at any Christmas celebrations. Maybe some really weird office parties, but everyone in general would say that that's degenerate. The Asherah pole was a place for degeneracy to occur.
Yep.
And in fact, you were considered intolerant. Sound familiar? If you did not allow man or woman to have their way with you. That was the culture. Jonathan Cahn talks about the gods have returned. Return of the Gods is a book of his, and he believes that the ancient spirits of the ancient world, Baal was the god of the storm, of the wind. He was this large male figure that rode a chariot of clouds, and it's why it was important when Elijah stood up against the 400 prophets of Baal were slain, that you actually had a cloud form over the Mediterranean Sea, and rain came. The moment the people rose up and slew the prophets of Baal, the prophets of the climate god. Just saying, I think that's important. I think that's relevant. Then rain came to Israel. It is given unto you in Anna Ashtoreth to change woman to man, man to woman. Ancient Sumerian poem. Goddess of sex change, Asherah. The goddess of abortion, or the god of abortion, Molech. Okay, so all of these gods are coming back, and so they are not the Christmas tree. That is actually, again, I'm not Catholic. But that was actually a smear on Catholicism. Don't make me defend Catholicism. There's a lot of things I disagree with on that side, but that's incorrect. That's incorrect. There's a lot of critiques you can make of the Catholic denomination. That is not a good one. And again, largely, I think most Catholics, especially the ones who really believe and they know what they believe, why they believe what they believe. Mm-hmm. I think most Catholics that are in that case, and those are probably very, very far and few between. I'm just going to say that as well. Those Catholics, I'm totally cool with. Yeah. I disagree with them on some important points. That's why I'm not a Catholic, but totally cool with them. They're fine. So with that said, there's some weird eccentricities, but otherwise we agree. That was a slam on the Catholic Church that just, it's not factual. So let's stay with what's factual. All right. Moving on. Next one, Mr. Producer, because we really got off on the Christmas tree. Nothing sharpens decision-making like hearing the store will be closing. Wait, I got to do the voice. The store will be closing in 5 minutes while you're still in the doorway.
That?
I agree with that.
Yep. I tell you, and how many of us have done that before? I mean, it's been a while since I've had that happen, but there's been a couple years where you like, wait, what? It's when?
Yeah, or you're walking into the store to get something, that last little thing that you need to get for somebody, and they go,
The store will be closing in 5 minutes.
Yep. Yeah,
Make
that'll
your
make you move.
purchases and walk to
Next one,
the
Mr. Producer.
cash register, please.
Next one, Mr. Producer. Come on. We got to go. Now, this is important. Go ahead and read it, Charlie.
And I can't read this because I don't have
Christmas
the right.
reminds us that God chose humility over spectacle, closeness over comfort, and love over power.
For those that are able to watch online and see these slides and everything, we thought it would be appropriate to end on the serious note. What is the purpose of Christmas? Folks, it's not about the Christmas shopping.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Christmas. That's not. And I'm not advocating that you don't get Christmas gifts. I would say this. I think if you have to kind of hone yourself in and really kind of recalibrate to this time of year, maybe you do go a year without getting gifts for anybody. Nobody gets you gifts. You don't get anybody any gifts. But it's to really focus in on what it's all about. You know, it's amazing when you go on a fast. I'm talking a food fast. Your body recalibrates. I don't know if you know that. It does. A 7-day fast once a year will do amazing things for your body. You know, maybe doing that for Christmas one year would really help you hone in on what Christmas is all about. But it's all about Jesus. It is all about Jesus.
That's why A Charlie Brown Christmas is the best.
That's why.
Movie.
That's exactly right. And I was watching that clip, you know, Linus going, that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. I mean, it was a phenomenal line to put in that movie.
Absolutely. And by the way, you do know that they almost didn't run that because it was not what they wanted to run. They wanted something more generic.
It makes me sick.
And the fact that they ran it, the CBS producers, they were going to cut it down.
They were going to cut it out.
And down to size, and they ultimately weren't able to. And it turned out to be, the Charlie Brown Christmas special turned out to be one of the most iconic.
Schultz stood his ground.
I'm so glad he did, because it was iconic. And that's something I would just say as we go forward. Remember, you can make a difference.
Amen.
You can make a difference, and you can hold the line, whether it's at work, whether it's at the family. Make sure you know why you believe what you believe. Be a Tom Holman.
And you know
why
what?
you believe what you believe.
I just have to say, Charles Schultz probably never thought of himself as being an impact on American culture.
Big impact. Dude,
that one thing alone.
It changed in a lot of children's
Yes.
perspective. Is a beautiful thing. By the way, off topic, we're about to go to our next segment. Get your favorite, because I've seen some Joy to the World. I've seen a few. Get your favorite Christmas song down in the comment section, because we're about to do our review of
our tier review.
Best Christmas songs. Okay. Now, I do want to respond to this from ZHap, saying he said something to the effect of, there's a connection of Asherah to Yahweh in 800 BCE. There's an inscription at Yahweh and his wife. If you guys would like us to do a takedown and a breakdown of Yahweh and the divine feminine Asherah, his wife, we can absolutely do that sometime in the future. Give us a yes, please, in the live chat and in the comments if you want us to do a breakdown of the idea that Asherah was Yahweh's wife, because it's true and it's wrong at the same time. And I'm gonna tease this, but I'm gonna say in this one way: it's true in certain dynasties when every man did according to his own way, and when God was not being adhered to. And so, yes, it's important for the Christian to know that there was a time where Judaism included Asherah. And if you'd like us to go through the history of that, I would love to do that with you, because there's a lot of people, the Billy Carsons of this world, the Johanna Jameses, a lot of these people out there, they go and put out this stuff about the divine feminine and Yahweh taking to wife Asherah. That's biblically not correct, and that's historically and traditionally not correct, but it did happen. The Jews did some wild stuff. So if you want us to break that down, we'll absolutely do a segment on that in the future. Give us a yes, please in the comment section. In the meantime, between your yes, pleases or your no thank yous, go ahead and put your favorite song, because it's time for a song review.
Man, I want some pictures and some goofy sayings.
We'll do that.
Ryan,
we'll do
on that song.
We'll malign Ryan just as much as we maligned you. We'll do it. We'll get it. He doesn't laugh that much, though.
No.
And when he does, it does sound...
He's too busy producing.
It sounds like he's coughing up something. Someone said it sounded like a demon laugh, and I think that's not fair. That's not nice.
No, he doesn't sound.
But he does. He does.
No. What happened was, you see, when I laugh real hard, it's scary because nothing comes out. I don't make any breathing.
You stop breathing.
Yeah.
You got to breathe, buddy. So, okay. I see Silent Night. Okay.
Ooh,
I see lots of yes, pleases. Okay. So, okay.
Yes.
It looks like we will do a full takedown. We'll also do, some of you guys were asking for some Apocrypha. We'll also do that.
That would be a good one.
We'll loop back into the history of the United States and some of the historical documents, but we'll take a little break from that in January. We'll do some apocryphal stuff, and we'll do specifically Asherah, Yahweh's wife, and why that's not accurate to Christianity or even true Judaism, but more of the perverse Judaism. So we'll go ahead and do that. So Carol the Bells says, Dawn of a New Day. I agree with you. So, but let's go ahead and throw up that full screen. Yep. Go ahead and do it. You got it? Okay. So you're going to have to read them out, and we're going to put up a tier list. For those of you who do not know what a tier list is, this is A, B, C, D, F.
S, A, B.
No, excuse me. I'm explaining. I will let you finish. You will let me finish. A, B, C, D, F. Zoomer. I love you. He's getting up his phones and walking away. No. A is obviously best. F is garbage. C is middle of the road. It's fine. It's passing. It's a good song. D is, if I never heard it again in my life, I don't hate it, but I wouldn't miss it. B is, wow, that's good. A is excellent. S is a different tier. I explain it to explain it to a boomer, because you Zoomers have your lingo, okay? But the boomers don't get this.
Amen.
The way I explain it, Charlie and Steve will understand this. A, B, C, D, F.
Period.
Okay, so
That's it. That's all we need.
It's off. So A is the center of the target. F is you're off the target. D is you're still hitting, right?
Yep.
S is we're no longer shooting at the 50-yard target. We're shooting at the 250, the 500-yard target, and we're making A rounds. Okay. S, if you have more than 4 S's in your tier list, you're wrong, because you can't have that many superlative tier.
Who came up with S? I want to know.
Zoomers.
Look,
We have
an S?
Just keep going. Keep going.
What's an S in an A, B, C,
Superlative.
D, E, an F?
I'm answering you. Superlative. It's the best.
All right. So we're only allowed 4.
That
At the
would
most.
have been an A.
At most. So
All right.
I have Oh Holy Night and Carol the Bells. Those are going to be going to mine. But go ahead, Mr. Producer.
Shouldn't an A be the best?
We're going to do as many of these as we can. First one, Let It Snow.
Let It Snow is
I like the Frank Sinatra version.
It's a D tier.
I was gonna say C, but I can go.
I was going to say.
What are you saying, Steve?
Steve?
I'd say C.
Okay, we have a lot to go, so go fast. So tell us in the chat what you guys think, Mr. Producer.
I'd say B or C.
I'd say D. So I have a D, I have 2 C's, and I have a B. What do I have in the chat for
Let It Snow?
Let It Snow. Let It Snow. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead. You guys have to be fast here. I think we're going to go ahead and put this in the C tier.
C.
It's a C tier. Next one.
Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland. Give us your tier, folks. Give us your tier. Charlie.
I could go D on that.
D.
Yeah.
What do you want?
B.
I put it at a D as well. So I'm hearing a strong D.
Yeah.
Winter Wonderland, Z-Hap, D. J. Taylor, F.
Whoa.
Okay, I think that settles it, guys. I think that settles it. Winter Wonderland is a D.
Yeah.
It is not terrible, but it's something that's like, if I never heard it again, I wouldn't miss it.
Yep.
Right.
In a lineup. It's fine. It's not that I hate it. Next one.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
D tier.
Yep. D.
I'd say C.
C?
D, I don't care for it.
So, okay, beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Okay, I'm going to say D, it's going for D. It's going for D.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, next one, Mr. Producer.
Holly Jolly Christmas.
F.
Yep.
F.
F.
D.
D?
B or C?
B or C?
Man,
Absolutely not.
Man, he is all
I'm
over
seeing
these.
D's. Z-Hap says F. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're putting it in F.
F.
Big Kuna is putting it at F. It is an F song. Okay. We agree. Chat is
more
winning.
Fs.
The chat is winning.
Frosty the Snowman.
D. It's fun, but it's not an F for me. Go.
It's a low D.
Frosty Snowman.
Yeah.
C.
So we got two C's.
D or C.
So we have two C's. I think we're gonna put that Frosty. I'm getting a D, a strong D from the chat. We're putting it in D.
I think that's a good place.
Wow, we're on a bad start. We need.
No, this is not bad.
No. Yeah, keep going.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Nope. D.
What?
For sure.
What?
C.
C.
A. I have so much nostalgia for that song.
Okay. So I'm getting C's and B's in the chat right now. C's and B's in the chat for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I
The
think
Gene Autry version? Come on.
we're gonna put it.
Maybe
we'll put it in C.
Yeah.
We'll put it in C. I think that's fair. The chat is playing along. J. Taylor F with an exclamation mark. I appreciate it. If the song is not Christ-centric, it immediately pulls it one or two down in my estimation. Usually. Next one.
Blue Christmas.
That's a C.
Yeah.
Blue
Christmas. So there's another one that's got a lot of nostalgic to it.
Yeah. I'd say
that's what it is.
Blue Christmas.
I definitely can't go higher than C. I'd say
You're D?
I'd say D.
D?
D.
Okay. I'm getting F and D, and then some C's. Let's put it in D because we're getting a bunch of F's and C's.
Yeah.
With
A lot of
mini
Ds. D's I can see.
So, okay. That one's out. Next one.
Christmas Time is Here. This is that opening song from A Charlie Brown Christmas.
It's a Charlie Brown Christmas. That gives it a C in my book.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Christmas
I'll live with that.
is here.
I'll live with that. Yeah.
So we have unanimous on the here. I got a B from Heavens Declare.
I want to disagree with that one.
Anybody else over a B? I mean,
I think it's going to be in the C. Yeah. Keep going, Mr. Producer.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Yeah, it's a C.
It's a C. It's fine.
It's a fine song.
yep.
B.
B.
Yeah.
So you C? Okay, well, we'll put it in C. I'm getting C from the chat here.
Okay.
I think that's a good one.
I think that's a fine song.
Yep.
White Christmas.
Oh.
A lot of nostalgic here.
Of a white Christmas. Okay.
I'm going C.
C? I give it a B.
I give it a B too.
B or C, probably.
B or C? So I'm getting B's.
I was going to
B's
say
and C's.
Something tells me the chat's going to go B.
We'll put it in a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put it in a B.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Crack Pie Hubbard, there is no E. It's just F. Again, I didn't make the rules. This is the tier list. This is the way the Zoomers
I mean,
have
some people do E, but not us today.
But
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
That's a B for me.
Yeah.
It's one of the rare ones.
Yeah.
I love it because it is speaking about coming home.
I'll go B on that.
Christ was home for Christmas. Made his home with us. Okay, that's a stretch. That's a huge stretch.
What's the chat saying
B?
on that one, though?
Let's see.
Be home for Christmas. Okay. I'm getting B's.
Yeah, I'll go with B. I
Okay.
can probably.
I think
Okay, we'll
that's
put it in the
good.
B. We'll put it in the B. The chat agrees, the B.
Sleigh Ride. B.
Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be.
No.
You're a D?
I
I put it at a C. I like Sleigh Ride. It's fine. C? You got a D.
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 B.
B. I got a C. Sleigh ride. Sleigh ride. What do we think, chat? I'm thinking it's going to sit in C because we got a B, 2 D's, and a C. So I've got all over the place D, C, and B from the chat. I think we're going to put it at C.
Yeah.
It's hunting right in the middle.
Yeah.
And by the way, C should be your fullest tier if you're doing this correctly, if you know what you're doing.
Yep.
Next one.
I don't know this one. Happy holidays, or at least I don't think.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Yeah, no.
May the merry bells keep bringing you to an F tier today. Yeah, it's an F tier.
That's an F for me.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Happy holidays.
I don't know it.
Melissa Perry says, God rest you, merry gentlemen. That's a really good one.
Ooh.
So, but I think it's an F. I think it's an F.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I'm going to put it in the D tier.
Which one is this?
Baby, it's cold outside. You gotta go away. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. You're an F?
Yeah.
F?
F.
F. What do you got, Mr. Producer?
F.
What do you guys got? Baby, it's cold outside. What do we think?
Somebody's going to come
I
out
got
with an A.
F's. I got 1 A. I've got a bunch of F's.
I knew there was going to be at least one.
We're putting it in the F tier. It is in the F tier.
Got a Z.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Oh, that's F.
That's an F tier for me.
That's F.
F.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think I'd give that an A.
Oh, really?
So I've got a D and I've got a C.
Santa Claus.
All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus. Guys, I hate to break it to you, that is my F tier. That is my F'est
Is that on
of
this
F
list?
tiers. No, but someone suggested it. I love you. If you love that song, God bless you. I'm so happy for you.
I like a version of it, but the original version, the voice
Grating.
annoys the living heck out of me.
Rating. Okay, so F, next.
Okay. This one we don't need to discuss. We all know it belongs in the S tier.
What
That's
is it?
O come, Emmanuel. No discussion needed.
Okay, O come, Emmanuel. That's an S tier for me. That is that is the best, in my opinion, that is the best group choral song to be sung by a congregation. When you have a good song leader.
Oh, boy.
And you have a strong choir.
I think
you don't even
there's
need
truth in
instruments. You don't need instruments. It is meant to be sung in a Latin mass, and it was translated, okay, in the 1800s. It is one of the oldest hymns in the book. Oh, come, Emmanuel. I will make a case. That belongs in the superlative tier.
I would say S on that.
S all the way.
I'm getting lots of S's. I got an A and a C. Guys, I do think this is an S tier. This is one of the few that I'll make an exception for. This is amazing. I think we're in agreement.
I got some S
got an F.
pluses and some S's.
Ooh, we got an S plus.
Yeah, and some
Okay.
S's.
So keep going, Mr. Producer.
Next one. Oh, Christmas tree. F.
F.
Oh.
Oh, Christmas tree is an F.
F.
It's literally okay. This is the one time your Christmas tree is a pagan idol. This is the one time your Christmas tree.
This isn't
is
when it's a
Tannenbaum.
astropole, is it?
No, but Tannenbaum is just weird. I'm sorry, is not a good song.
Yeah.
Now F.
F. God rest ye merry gentlemen.
That's a B.
A or B?
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let none of you dismay, for Christ our Lord and Savior was born this Christmas day. No?
C at the best.
C. Okay, I have put out a B.
I like
C.
a B.
B.
A or B?
Tell us in the chat. B. I got an S. I got an F. Again, Jay Taylor's. No. He says A for this one. A. B, 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 A. C. I think we're putting it in B.
B.
Got an S.
Yep.
B. We got an S. So I think it goes in B.
Joy
We got a C.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the World's an A. It's a solid A. That is
B.
one of the
B for
better. Oh my gosh, you heathens.
A.
B.
B. Okay, so we've got an A and 3 B's. Joy to the World. I know 2 people said it was their favorite in the chat. A and B. Okay. I'm thinking we're leaning towards, we got 3 B's in the room though. It'll be a B. It'll be a B because it's a mixture. No, you know what, guys? You've been overruled. There are 5 people in the chat saying A, and the rest are saying B.
We can go A.
We're
I
going
can
A.
live with that.
We're going A. Your chat is overruled.
Oh, come all ye faithful.
Oh, come on. That's an A.
That's
A.
a solid A.
A.
That's an A. Oh, come all ye faithful, chat. Oh, come all ye faithful. I'm getting B, A.
A lot of A's.
Yeah, I think Oh, come all ye faithful is an A.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in unanimous agreement. That is an A.
Oh, holy night.
Oh, that's
That's
an S.
S.
Oh, holy night. There is
Esther, A at the lowest.
S.
That's lots of S's.
Okay, I got A. I got S. Okay, B from ZHAP. I've got 4 S's in the room though. I got a bunch of S's in the chat. A and S's, guys. I think it's going for the S. That is an S tier song.
Yeah, it's up there.
Chain shall he break, for the slave is our brother.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
What a song.
Yep. Totally agree.
Carol of the Bells.
Oh.
So this is one of the only secular songs I will put in S personally. This is a group list, okay? But Carol of the Bells has to be one of the single best rounds outside of Handel's Messiah.
And I'll tell you, if you can get the right arrangement,
oh my gosh,
it is phenomenal. I could go A. I could go S.
I got 2 A's in the chat. I got an A from you. What do you got? A or S?
Probably an A.
A.
I'll go A.
Okay, so I think that puts us solidly in the A.
Yep, I could go there.
Because I'm seeing A's and B's. Melissa Perry's is with me. Melissa, you know where it's at. It is an S. But I'm mostly disagreed with here. Heavens Declare says S. You're right. But anyway, keep moving.
What child is this?
That's a good one.
That's a B.
That's a B.
That's a good song. It's
Yeah.
a solid entry.
Yeah.
What child is this? B?
I'm going to go B.
Yeah, I'll do
B.
the
B.
B. So we got strong B's in the room. Okay. I'm waiting for the chat. I'm thinking it's a B. It's a B. Okay. Next one.
B. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That is objectively a well-written song. I hate it with a passion. It's a D.
Also
Mariah
D.
Carey.
Yeah,
I'll go D.
It is objectively a well-written song. That's why it's had the staying power. But I hate it.
And you know what? So you just nailed something right there. Because when you think about the song like Mary Did You Know?
I got C. Yep,
oh, if that's not on this list,
it's not
that's
on this
criminal.
list. That's
No,
your
but
fault.
That's criminal.
That's your fault.
But look,
Mr. Producer.
but what you just said right there, the staying power.
It has staying power. It has been around for way too long.
Why is Blue Christmas around?
Yeah.
Why is and what you just said is
F,
exactly
C,
right.
and D, guys. I think it's I got a D. You give it an F?
Yeah.
F.
F.
What do you got?
D.
D. So I've got enough C's and D's in here with some F's. I think we're putting it in a D.
Yeah, I think that's
so. It's been destroying my ears. It's been played too much. That's it. It's like Smash Mouth. All right. All Star. It's like that was played way too much, but objectively, it's a good song.
Or like Frozen. Yeah.
No, that's objectively a lesbian song. Keep going.
Wow, man.
Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
Say what?
Simply having a wonderful Christmas.
Oh, that's an F.
That's a D for me. That is actually a guilty pleasure for me. I actually enjoy that song. There's no reason for it. It's one of the most vapid, shallow, empty-headed, light songs ever.
Nailed it.
But I actually enjoy the tune.
It's got a neat
vibe to it.
Like this.
It's a catchy tune. Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
I'm getting with
F's.
Ryan.
D.
Okay.
Strong F's. So I think, Steve, where are you?
D.
D? Are you D?
D.
So I got 3 D's in the room. I got an F, and I got 1, 2, 3 F's. I think we're going with a D.
Now?
I think we're going with the D. Because we got 1 F in the room and 3 F's in the chat. We're tied.
Okay. The song that annoys the living heck out of me at work, Last Christmas.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
I can't stand the voice. I can't.
Who sings that?
I don't know.
Another objectively, look it up. Another objectively good song that's played way too much. It's a D. F.
Yeah.
F.
I grade very hard on this stuff.
So,
Anybody
okay.
noticed?
Jay Taylor, F. Cringeworthy, F. It is in the F. Drop it in the F. It is in the garbage bin.
Boom. Okay.
Boom.
Jingle Bell Rock, A.
That's a B for me. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. What do you want?
C.
C?
A.
A?
I like it.
A.
So we got 2 A's, a B, and a C. I'm getting B's.
I can live with that.
C's, D's. So I think we're putting it in C.
Wait, what? Okay,
C.
fine.
C. It's a C. I'm getting a lot of F's in the chat, dude. F's and D's.
We're
So you're lucky to keep it at a C.
What's the matter with you chat people? Come on, man.
No, they're entitled to their opinion. I'm glad they're dropping it.
Oh,
What
my.
are these?
Next one.
Grandma got run over by a
Oh, my.
Oh, A. Okay.
That's a C. That's a C.
That's a S, man.
Violent, Steve.
That's
Okay.
an S.
What do you want? What do you want, Mr. Producer?
I don't care for it. It's a D.
D?
I'll go C.
See, I'm giving it a C. We got an S, we got a D, and we got a C. I'm getting D's and B's here. I got 1 A. I think it's solidly in the C. It's kind of in the mix because I'm getting a
It's all
strong
over
A
the
from
place.
Jay Taylor, but it's
Jay, whoa, what did Jay give it?
A.
Jay.
So
Jay
did
Taylor gave it
Big
an A.
Cuyuna.
But we're getting enough D's, guys. I think it's sitting in a C.
Yep.
It is a
It's all
toss-up.
over.
It's a toss-up. It's only fair. Next.
Yep.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Solid B.
Yeah, it's a B. I think it's a B. What do you want?
It's fine.
D, C.
D?
C.
D, C, B, and B. I'm getting an A from Z Hat and a F from Heavens Declare. So, D, I think it's ending up. I got a C from. Okay, guys, I think this is another C. I think it's another C. It's too hard to count because we're right in the middle in the room.
Middle.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
F.
Oh, F.
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 False god Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. So be good for goodness sakes. That is like the alternate Jesus. I'm sorry.
But you know what? I will say this, though, John Arthur, and I think this is a good opportunity to bring this up. Last week's episode, we got on this issue of Santa and how to deal with it. And I would encourage everybody, if you did not see the episode, you really should watch it.
The question is does he replace God? So I'm getting D's and F's. It's in the F.
Yep.
86 it.
Ouch.
Next.
I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Oh, my. No, that's an F. I mean, double F.
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 Here, let me add a double F.
It's
here real
cute, but
quick.
also it's too it gets people confused because obviously Daddy is the one who's playing Santa Claus. But then, so Z-Hap gives me a B.
I'm kind of torn between F and A.
B or C. Actually, C. So F. Guys.
Because Mama's supposed to be kissing her husband.
We've got 3.
Yeah,
we got 3 F's in the room, and I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 F's in the chat.
I think it's F.
F then.
You've been overruled, Steve. Next one.
This Christmas. I don't think I know this one. This Christmas? You're saying last Christmas.
I have no idea on this one.
I don't know. Should we just leave this one alone?
Just
go
drop
to the
it off
next
the
one.
list.
Or ask the chat.
Drop it off the list. Okay. No, it's going to take too long. Next
Okay.
one. Just keep it moving.
Oh, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
That's a C. That's a C for me.
I can live with
All
a
I want for
C.
Christmas, guys. All I want for Christmas.
I'm
getting F and D.
I've been wanting 2 front teeth.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. For those questioning, I'm
B.
getting C, F, and D. I got a B from you. What do you want?
No, a C for me.
C,
Yep.
B.
B, C,
I don't care for it. D.
D. So I'm giving it an F. It looks like a D to me because we got a bunch of C's and some F's and some D's. So put it in the D.
Oh gosh, Santa baby.
Santa
Nope.
baby.
F.
F. Yep.
F.
F. Okay. Santa baby. Carol Sorensen S.
Wait a minute. Is it for that one?
I don't know. I don't know because it's
I
a
was gonna
long S.
say.
It's hard to tell sometimes, but yes. So I'm getting F's in the chat though. Jay Taylor A. Santa is like Santa baby. I'm sorry. It looks like the F's have it. Okay, next one.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You're a mean one,
A.
Mr. Grinch.
All the way.
I give that a B.
D.
D. A B D
C.
C.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm getting A F A D. I think I'm getting a strong B vibe because I got a lot of D's and F's and C's, but in the chat we're getting strong A's. So put it B.
I'm just not a Grinch.
That is
fan.
that has been my audition song for
really?
multiple shows where I was either going it for opera or for musical theater because I'm a bass. I can sing that.
Yep.
And I really let it rip. It's a fun one, but it's a silly song.
Totally agree.
Do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear what
I could go B on that.
I think it's a B. Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
could
it.
go that too.
Yep. Okay. And I'm looking for any chat interaction. Do you hear what I hear? It's a little repetitive. It's like the 12 Days of Christmas, but I'm getting A's and B's. Put it in B.
But it's a good here.
Yeah.
Put it in B.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm getting a mixture of A's and B's.
Yep. That's a good one.
Next one.
It came upon a midnight clear.
It came upon a midnight clear.
I could go A or B on that.
That's a B. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a strong B. Midnight clear, guys. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old.
A.
Yep. So I got B, A. What do you want, Mr. Producer?
I'm not familiar enough with it.
Oh, it's such a good song.
It is a good one.
Okay, I'm going to move to A because the chat's moving to A as well. I think we're going to put it in A.
I'm in
We're going to put it in
with
A. That is a solid song. If you know the song, it's one of the most
It
theological.
came upon the midnight clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. A.
Yeah, so put up an A. Next one.
Jingle bells.
It's a C.
D at best.
D.
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 I'll go C.
C. So C, two C's and then the D's. What does the chat say about jingle bells? What does the chat say about jingle bells?
And
I got
not
a
the
B.
variations. We're not talking about
I got
Batman
a B. I got a
smell.
D. I got a C.
Oh my.
So what I'm seeing here is
C.
It's a C. Yeah, I got an A.
B, D, C.
We're going to put it in C, guys.
Yeah.
Jingle Bells goes in
C's
C.
than
It's a
anything.
solid entry. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing spectacular about it. Remember, C is not a bad grade.
D is
C is like fine.
I'm getting D from Crack Pipe Hunter. Yeah. So he's with you.
Yep.
All right. Next one.
Deck the halls.
Deck the halls with balls of holly. D.
D.
I don't know. Having a full of holly is pretty nice.
What do you want, Mr.
but,
Producer?
I can live with D.
D.
I don't care
I'm
for it.
single, so
I'm getting B.
Oh.
D.
and so are
D.
you, Captain.
C.
Yes.
I'll
C.
say C.
So I've got 3 Ds in the room.
3D?
No,
wait.
it's no. What did you say, Mr. Producer?
D.
D. So 3 Ds in the room, and then I got you as at a B.
C.
C. So I think it's going in D. Because I got a bunch of C's in here and then some D's.
Yep.
It's D. Next one.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
D.
D at the
D.
best.
Come on.
Huh?
We wish
What?
you a Merry
Oh.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We
C.
wish you a C.
D.
D. Okay. I think that's going to be a D. Put it in there. Next one.
The 12 Days of Christmas.
That's a C.
I'd go C on that.
It's too long. It's a C.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it last
C.
week. It's how
but there's some great learning there.
It's how persecuted Catholics actually kept their faith through. It was Catholics, right, who were being persecuted. Yes, persecuted Catholics kept their children through song, coding it in so they could sing that and people could hear it and they wouldn't be attacked. I think it's a great song. It's a C. Mm-hmm. It's too long though. What do you think, Mr. Producer?
Based upon what I learned last week, C.
C. Okay, and I think the chat agrees. C's and D's. Next one.
We already did this one, right? Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes.
Yeah. Then just skip it.
Silent Night.
That's an A.
Yeah.
That is a solid A. Silent Night, folks. Tell us in the chat. What do you guys think?
Solid
A?
I could go
A?
S on that, but
A or B.
A or B. Okay, so A. I'm getting A's. Yeah, A. I think it's an A.
We
I think
got
it's an
a
A.
tongue
It's an A.
tied.
Yep. Next one, Mr. Producer.
Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
A.
A.
Absolute A.
I'd go B, A or B.
A.
A. Okay, Hark the Herald, Angels Sing. I'm getting an S from Dream Walking. A plus. I think it's an A. Guys, I think the A's have it. It is a solid A. Hark the Herald, Angels Sing is an A. Next one.
Away in a Manger.
That's an A.
Yeah.
That is a solid A.
Yep.
That is one of the
F.
best songs. S? You're saying S.
Yes.
So I got 3 A's. Is that right?
Yes, with an
A or
S.
B.
3 A's and then S. I'm getting strong A's. I got 1 S from Big Kuna. It's
Lot
an
of A's.
It's an A.
Yep.
It's an A. There's 2 S's and 30 A's.
Yep.
Yep.
Little Drummer Boy.
B.
Oh,
That's a B.
I'd border on A with that one, or A or B.
Okay. So you're saying A.
Yep.
Yep.
A.
A.
B.
B. So we got 2 B's and we got A's. What do you guys think? A or B? So I'm getting 1 A. A or B? B and A if it's a good show. So here's the thing. I'm seeing a lot of B's.
How about Pentatonics' arrangement on that?
I'm seeing B.
Strong.
It is a strong one. B. Put it in B.
Okay. Oh, Little Town of Bethlehem.
That's an A.
Oh.
I like that.
I can
Little
go
Town
A
of
or B on
Bethlehem's an
that.
A. So thank you guys for holding with us. We're finally getting to the really good ones. Okay. A, I'm getting A. Mary, Did You Know is a quadruple A. I wish we'd had Mary, Did You Know, because I would put that maybe in the S, Kinsley Wren.
Yeah, probably.
That Mary, Did You Know would belong maybe in the S. It's certainly an A. But
And it's
so
also
put it in
become
A.
kind of an iconic.
It's an iconic song.
It
Absolutely is. Next one, Mr. Producer.
Wait, did we do A Little Town of Bethlehem?
I think we
Put that
did.
in a
Yeah,
two.
we did. So now you have a duplicate. Next one.
Okay. We Three Kings of Orient are.
B.
C.
You don't like it. C?
B.
B?
B or C.
B or C. Okay, We Three Kings of Orient are. What child is this? That would be such a good one that's not on our list. But I
Yeah,
would
it
say
is.
that was-
We did that one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did that one.
Okay. So I'm seeing B's and C's. Guys, I think it's a C.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in C.
Okay.
Next one.
Angels We Have Heard on High.
Angels We've Heard on High is an A for me.
I could go A on that.
Steve? Gut reaction.
Yeah.
A.
I'll go A.
So we got 4 A's in the room, and I'm starting to see A's from Carol Sorensen. Z-Hap. Okay. For the sake of time, I think this is an A. Grandma Cindy, everyone else. So Triple T Anon wants it at S. I think it's going in the A.
I think so.
I think it's going in the A. It's a
Yep.
solid A. Next one.
The First Noel.
Oh, man. Dude, that's an A.
B for me.
Oh, B. What?
A.
A. So 2 A's
Yeah.
and a B. First, so let's see what the chat says. We're tied at A's and B's on The First Noel. That is such a good song. B's, we're getting 3 B's and an A, 2 A's, 3 A's. Okay, the A's are coming up. Next one calls it. Let's see. I don't know, guys. A. It's an A. We're calling it.
Nice.
Jay Taylor's vote.
Okay.
Next one.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh.
B,
Oh.
or D. D. I meant D.
Oh,
I'm saying
my.
D.
Really?
Feliz Navidad's a D.
That's a B
For me, this one really depends
B.
on the version, but the version that I like, it's a B.
Okay. Steve.
Oh.
Got 2 B's and a D.
A B.
So 3 B's.
Yeah, I like
Feliz
old,
Navidad. What do you guys think?
What's his name?
F says Big Cuyuna.
Hispanic
C,
guy that
D,
sings it.
C, C. Guys,
Good
I think
name.
it's sitting in the C. I'm getting lots of D's and C's.
Okay.
Okay.
It goes in the C. Next one.
Let's see. Okay.
We're almost there, guys.
Jesus, Joy of Man's Desiring.
That is an A.
I don't know this one, honestly.
I love it in Latin.
I
Jesus,
could
black
go
light,
A on
throw
that.
It's A.
A or B for me.
I'm getting A's so far. Because Mr. Producer doesn't know, we'll put it in A. Question mark from Z-Hap. Just go put it in A. Let's keep going.
Yep.
Handel's Messiah.
S.
Oh, that's an S.
S tier. S
Yeah,
tier. I think it's
I'll
S.
go with that.
Okay. Handel's Messiah, guys. Handel's Messiah. It's the whole suite. The Hallelujah chorus and everything that comes with it.
Yeah, that's
an S tier for me. All right. Let's see what they say. S, double S. Yeah, put it in S tier. I think we agree in the panel.
That's
the
up
unanimous
there.
panel vote. That's an S tier song. So we only got 3. So we're coming up to our max. I say 4 or 5 is like any more than that, you're wrong.
Okay.
Getting S's. Next one.
Linus and Lucy.
B
B or C for me.
A for me.
A. You said C?
B or C for me.
F.
F. Oh my
What?
gosh, I'm putting it in
Linus or Lucy.
No.
Linus
It's
and
the
It's the
Lucy.
Charlie Brown theme.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm getting lots of D's,
it's
guys.
a Charlie Brown, but I mean,
Guys, I'm getting lots of D's.
it's
Really?
great. It's
Yeah.
a great Charlie Brown song,
So-
but it's not.
I hate to say,
Christmas.
I got Heavens Declare putting it at an S. So I think we're going to put it at a C. This is
Okay.
Wow.
So, okay, congratulations, chat and team. We've got 3 on the top. What are the top 3?
O Come, Emmanuel,
Yep.
O Holy Night, and Handel's Messiah.
Wow.
I'm happy
Well
with that.
done.
I had Carol of the Bells.
Well done.
Also, I would have put it up there, but and Melissa and I would have had it up there.
Yep.
But that's okay. And so, what are our top A's? What are our A's?
Joy to the World,
Joy to the World.
O Come All Ye Faithful,
Okay.
Carol of the Bells, Silent Night,
Yep.
Hark the Herald Angels Sing, Away in a Manger,
Yep.
Angels We Have Heard on High, The First Noel, Jesus, Joy of Man's Desiring.
Boy, that's a solid
that's a solid list. Look,
It is.
if you had this in a Christmas candlelight service,
Oh,
the
you'd be
S's
happy.
and the A's, everyone
You'd be
would
happy.
able to objectively say
You
this
had a
was
good
a
night.
beautiful
Yes.
Christmas service.
You had a good night.
This is a solid Christmas service. If you had done this, I think chat. Congratulations, good job. Oh Holy Night is an S tier,
Yes.
Susie. So yes, Oh Holy Night is at the top. So I think those are some fantastic entries. Good job, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Producer.
It was like
for
I
putting
heard
that on.
in here, one person wrote in Gloria, and they sang that at the choir
That would have
concert we
been-
had
that
here
would have been good.
That would
at
have
our
been
church.
a wonderful.
It was wonderful
addition.
song.
Gloria is a wonderful. So Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, there was none until December 1964 NBC TV special. So this is from Dynamex. I need to look that up, Dynamex.
I think Dynamex is right
So
on that. I do.
It's one of those things where I think that some of the pop culture stuff has really taken over for
Yeah.
Christ. And that's why we were so hard on go and large that whole window so everyone can see it, Mr. Producer.
The full
That's
list.
Why, yes,
Right,
please,
yeah.
the full list. That's why we were so hard on the Christ-centric Christmas songs, because Christ Mass is really, it's about Christ. So any of the songs that do not edify or glorify God, sadly, I think that they're not worthwhile.
Here's
I think
the full list for y'all real quick. You can see more
So-
clearly there.
Gloria it would have been really good. I saw 3 ships. I'm not familiar with that Dev 52, but that would have been interesting.
Mary Did You Know would have been S.
Mary Did You Know
but
would have
that's
been
a
up
great
there.
example right there.
Mr. Producer.
That Mary Did You Know could have easily been an A or B.
But people are not familiar enough with them for it to be on a popular tier list
No,
selection.
agreed. But
Yeah,
that's the point of, what we've allowed to take over. And it's really good to see songs like that do well. When Mark
Lowry?
Lowry put that out, I mean, it was riveting.
Is a great song.
It's a phenomenal song.
Well, and so this is where I caution people who are, again, I come from a Baptist background, and some Baptists, it's like it's got to be the Red Book hymnal and nothing else. It's like, well, A, there was stuff before the Red Book hymnal.
Amen.
B, there's stuff after the Red Book
Amen.
hymnal. So maybe you should also, about half the songs in the Red Book hymnal, nobody knows because they kind of suck. As someone who mostly enjoys that kind of music, I'm very content with a piano or an organ in my church. That's all.
And I'm good with
instrumentation I
hymns
need.
too. We're not anti-hymn.
Exactly. If I'm generally rather pro hymn. However, especially the stronger hymns.
Yes.
There are some strong songs that are being written by the Gettys. Mary, Did You Know?
Amen.
Oh man.
So like in Christ
Tremendous
Alone,
songs.
You may not know, In Christ Alone was
in
only
Christ
written in the
Alone.
90s.
That'd be an S tier song.
And
I would agree.
And that's a fantastic worship song. It's a fantastic thing for a soloist to sing. Or
How about Revelation song?
I have an idea. Let's do a hymns tier list.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're doing with the general song review. But all that to say, this Christmas, make sure that you. I'm not saying jettison all of the Santa
Amen.
and Frosty stuff. I'm not saying that, but I am saying maybe focus in on the stuff that really is an object lesson for your kids. There's a lot of really beautiful Christmas hymns. And if you haven't been playing this stuff, make up a mixtape and put it out there for your family. Because honestly, this is some really, really good, theologically rich stuff that I think a lot of Christians these days just do not focus on. And it's all focused on the presents and on Santa coming. And Jesus kind of gets left. And it's sad. And again, I'm not going to say thus saith the Lord, but I do suspect that December 25th, I think we all in this room agree that it's not the day. I suspect Christ might have been born, however, on the date of unleavened bread, because he was our unleavened bread. And if he was born on that date, and if our angels spoke and they said the manger instead of a manger, there's a strong case to be made that the Greek should be translated the manger. The Tower of the Flock would have been a place where Christ would have been known. If they said, go to the manger to the shepherds, they would have probably gone to the most important manger in Bethlehem. The manger where the lambs that were going to be sacrificed at Passover were born. And Christ would have been laid in that manger where the sacrificial lambs were to be born. And Mary sat and pondered these things. There would have been a lot to ponder if providence and God had brought you to bring your son, who is supposed to be the Messiah, to lay in the Passover lamb's trough.
That's a phenomenal tie-in.
Don't lose that.
Phenomenal.
Don't lose that to Santa Claus. Don't lose that to Santa Claus.
Exactly.
So with that said, final words for the day, Steve.
Yeah, just kind of going over some of these songs was just really amazing, because it just brings back some of the memories of some of these songs that I used to sing as a kid. And then, I think about them now as a Christian, and some of the ones I used. Yeah, and I think more about them and more deeply about them. And it's like I was thinking a minute ago, you brought up Feliz Navidad, and it was a song that I loved to hear and would sing, and it was sang by Freddie Fender.
Yeah.
And I loved that song. And now, as a Christian person, I think about it. And
it's more shallow.
It is much more shallow.
I really appreciated Jerry's message this morning. When you think about Simeon in the Bible, in the Christmas story, in the birth of Christ, here's somebody that had to have been living his life expecting Jesus. It didn't happen just overnight. When you read through that and you look at what he had to have been like to do what he did at that time and to go through what he went through, it really brings home the issue of the importance of Christ's birth. You take the totality of the Bible, it's clearly laid out. But from one single character outside of the normative Christmas story, looking at Simeon is quite an introspective look.
Yep.
I really believe it is.
It is. So what I'd say is this, guys, make sure that your house is clean. Make sure that it is ready. Again, in the season of Advent, we really kind of get distracted with the presents and the gifts. Yep. Remember that whenever Christ was born, whether it was December 25th, whether it was in March, or whether it was in October, whenever Christ was born, he came with a purpose, and he is giving us that eternal gift of salvation. And this is a great time to speak with your children, with your family and friends, and remember that God sent his only begotten Son to die and to rise again, so that we too could be like the Father and the Son are one. That's something that just gets lost in the pell-mell of the world. So this season, make sure that you're spending time with your family and your friends, and that you are that restorative, changing influence for God's glory and God's sake. With that said, you have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas. See you guys next week.